I am just sitting here making my videos for Decondition, which is my 12-week program that starts today. As this video goes up, that program will go up, and it's so exciting. It's so exciting to be on this journey with like-minded people. That's why I started this channel, is so that I could connect with my people. And as I was reflecting this morning for the new year, I love New Year. I love intention setting. I love choice. That's like what my whole channel is about, is using and utilizing your free will and remembering the truth of who you are and getting what you want. And I love getting what I want because it's so beautiful how we can co-create. And so I was thinking about who I want to step into, what version of myself I want to step into this year. As I woke up this morning and I was feeding my animals and making my coffee and looking at beautiful Italy. And really it's becoming more and more, of course, my authenticity and embracing it more and more in each moment. And personally, I can see how maybe in some situations I limited myself in the past to a small scale, but I want to show up fully as who I am. And what we're talking about in the program is how that might make people uncomfortable. Your authenticity is the most expansive thing that you have. It expands others. When I look at the people that I love following online, it's a very set 7 people, maybe around that number. Some are couples and whatnot. A lot of them are YouTubers. They're very, very different. One is a sailor couple, one is a Christian couple, one is a van life couple, one is a fitness Australian. They're all very different. Different religions, different backgrounds, different interests, different hobbies, different content. But the thing that is the most beautiful underlying common denominator of them all is that what I perceive is that they stand in their authenticity. They share and create from their authenticity. And so we find our authenticity by spending time saying, who am I? What what is that block from? That is so interesting because it's something that I've been working on with my therapist. Is there's been this maybe block, maybe entity that doesn't necessarily want these messages to come out. There are balancing forces on Earth. It is a thing. It is something that we have the opportunity to face and to bring light and authenticity to. And so when it gets hard, when it gets scary, when it gets unknown, that is when you have to shine brighter. That is when you have to step more into your power. You have to find it from within, from the darkness, and you have to bring it through. And so we know our authenticity by sitting with ourselves and saying, who am I? What makes me happy? Not what do I think I need to be happy? Not what does my society, my town, my friends, my family, my online people that I follow or that follow me, not what do they think I like and want to be happy with. What makes me truly happy? What drives my curiosity? What sparks my joy? And so that can change over time too. There's the there's the Myers-Briggs. It's so interesting. This did not happen until this video started. When I was working with my therapist on this, she started having the same reaction when we were going deep into this specific thing that tries to influence the throat chakra. She's like, no, it's influencing me. And I was like, I'm so sorry. But when you stand in the light, it starts to clear more and more and more. And so the Myers-Briggs personality test, that changes over time. Your personality changes. You change. The more that you experience, the deeper that you go, you will change. We're meant to change. That's why I'm taking people on this journey of deconditioning the mind, because it is part of the journey that we get to go on, is to start letting go of the parts of us that we thought were our personality, that we thought were our reality, that we thought were real limitations. And so it is important, like our personality changes, it is important to acknowledge that our interests will change. Just because the joy and the curiosity was leading you one way for so long, it doesn't mean that you have to stay on it because of the time that you spent on it. And that can also go for relationships, that can also go for a job, that can also go for so much, right? So often we get so attached to a timeline because we've been on that timeline for so long. It is okay to change course. It is okay if you wake up one morning and you're like, oh, what if I moved to Italy? Or whatever it is for you. You know, what if I changed careers? What if I changed my hair? What if I changed, you know, my fitness routine? What if I change my clothing? What if I change my name? What if I change all these different things? You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. You can be whoever the fuck you want to be. You have to give yourself permission to do that. And it might be scary as fuck. This spicy thing is coming through me again, I know. But you have to decide, and you have to be able to do it no matter what other people will think. It's not about getting the approval of others. It's not about even making other people proud. Maybe it has been until this point, but really all that matters is that you feel, I don't want to say pride, because pride is not necessarily the right vibration and frequency when we're looking at quantum manifestation. We want to put the pride like in our angels and guides, in our divine team for getting us there so that we can be neutral. But the goal is to feel fulfilled, right? And when you are fulfilled, that might make other people proud. That might make other people uncomfortable. That might make people hate you for reasons that they don't even know. That might make people love you. That might make that might make people run away from you. That might make people want to latch on to you. And that is all going to happen. But none of it matters. All that matters is if you are feeling good. Those people that I follow online, you know, many of them have millions of subscribers. And I've met actually one of them, just one of them in Bali in a breathwork class, which was incredible to have that, like, that magnetism to bring us together in that moment. As I was going through a big shift, I went to Bali right before moving here to Europe, and I was in this like transition time, and to be brought to somebody who has inspired me, I was like, I am on the right path. And we were sitting next to each other on our mats, and I was like, wow, this is special. This is really, really special that our energies were a vibrational match to bring us to this moment in this random little gym in Bali. And so those people have that. You know, when you look at people who have millions of subscribers or fans or whatever, they have people all over the world that either hate them, love them, you know, can't wait to meet them one day, all these things. But, you know, in order for people like that to protect their peace, they have to have that centeredness. They have to have that energetic protection. And so, even if it's not your goal to have millions and millions of people looking at you and observing you, it's going to happen on a smaller scale. It's going to happen even in just an energetic scale, even if it's not perceived through humans. And so I guess the message in this, in moving forward in this new year, is to harness that inner authenticity and to move forward with it and to make your decisions all based in accordance to it. And you have to ask yourself, you have to hold yourself accountable in each moment, saying, you know, if something feels off, if a conversation, if a relationship, if a dynamic, if a habit, if a hobby, if a living situation, if a job, if a whatever, some kind of routine is not feeling like it's lighting you up, you have to say, is this in alignment with my authenticity? Is this in alignment with the version of me that I want to become? Is this supporting me in living the life that I know will be most fulfilling to me? And if it is not, do you have the courage to change? And if you don't have the courage to change, what part of you is holding you back from having the courage to change? And look at that part. But you can't just say, okay, here's the part, I want to change you. You have to look at that part and then say, I love and accept you. I feel into you. What do you need to say? What voice needs to be heard? And then when they say it, you say, I love you, I accept you, I see you, and we're going to move forward now. And I will hold your hand through it, and it will be okay. And the more that you see, your mind sees that it is okay, the more you will give it evidence. And the more evidence you give your mind that it's safe to go in this path of the unknown towards your desired timeline, the more and more fluid that process will become, easy, I guess, that process will become. And it is a journey, it is a dance, it is a part of the experience. It's not meant to be so straightforward. It's the riddle of life. Happy New Year. Happy, 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 happy New Year. I'm so grateful to be here. It is such a beautiful morning. And most people on the farm are hungover. And I love feeling clear. I love waking up and tapping in right away and having that openness and not allowing myself to go to those lower vibrations. And there's no shame if you're hungover today, if you've been hungover recently. There's no shame if you do have moments of lowering your vibration. It is just about looking at each choice and saying, is this serving me in moving towards my highest timeline? And then making a choice from there. So, a moment just to enjoy. If you can see it, because I think this is on cinematic right now. But I love you guys. I will see you in tomorrow's video. I can't wait to go in this journey of the new year with you. If you want to sign up for Decondition, that is available. You can start today with us. I also have 21 days to rewire your mind, 21 days to know your divine guidance, and you can work one-on-one with me in this new year as well. If you want to leave a comment, you can go ahead and say your intention. If you didn't say it in yesterday's video, your intention for the year, we will hold space for it. The more that people witness it, the more that it has more potential to, I guess, become into your physical perceived reality, because witnessing together is very, very powerful. It's what I did in a group sound bath yesterday here on the farm. So there was a bunch of us, and I led a sound bath with intention setting and journaling, and then we went around and shared. I love to do that. So we share and we see and we get vulnerable and we let go together, and then I just let them relax as I took them on the journey of the sound therapy. So a lot of sound therapy will be in decondition as well. That specific event that I hosted yesterday was recorded and is in the program as well. And that is all. I will see you guys tomorrow. Please like this video if you see this moment. It's very supportive of my channel. And subscribe if you are new here. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.